Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for another episode of the Banh Mi tours around Adelaide. Now let's go. I'm named Chandy and I like to eat Adelaide food reviews, so hit the subscribe button and give me some of that notification bell. Love too. Finally made it my way down to the Eastern Suburbs to check out some Banh Mi places around here. I've done a little bit of research. Some I'm actually going to try for the first time and just wander around this neighbourhood and see what I can find. There's one on St Bernard's Road that I've found out and I'm keen to try it out. So let's go. Right guys, first up from rolled up on St Bernard's Road, I've got the combination Banh Mi roll here. It cost me $8, which is a little bit cheaper than other places, and I was expecting maybe a bit more, especially we're in the Eastern Suburbs. And I finally got this awesome place to eat this Banh Mi. You can just see this Adelaide City landscape just behind me. This is just an absolutely hidden gem area that at some point later it's going to be filled with houses, so maybe in a few years time we probably won't see this view anymore. But anyway, let's just enjoy this view and enjoy this Banh Mi while I can. Anyway guys, cheers. You know, I'm really loving the portion size on this. It's not too overflowing either. I love the fact that I've used the thick chunks of meat, pork, chicken, seasoned very well, fresh vegetables of course. The flavours complement each other so well here. Compared to other Banh Mi's, the meat is just too overflowing. Sometimes you don't get the right portion right way. Get the portions right here. I was actually quite surprised to have a good Banh Mi place here in the Eastern Suburbs. I'm hoping there's a few more good ones out there too. And the bread is nice and soft. It's really that crispy Banh Mi outside. It is very difficult to eat a Banh Mi and not make a mess, but since I'm out here by myself, no one's around, who's gonna judge? Okay, one Banh Mi done. Let's go off to the next place. It's gonna suck because I might have to say goodbye to this view. Wish I could stay out here a bit longer, but we gotta go. Gotta get some food. Alright guys, the next spot I got to is a Saigon Cafe on Magill Rd. It's a nice little trendy little Vietnamese place. I was quite impressed by the decor and the interior of this little cafe. It looked absolutely amazing. Of course they have Banh Mi's at a takeaway as well. You can also sit down and get some Vietnamese food as well. But obviously this is a Banh Mi tour, so I'm going to stick with Banh Mi. Again, I got another combination Banh Mi. Cost $8 again, which is actually I'm quite happy with it. It's a good price for a Banh Mi. Take a look at it here. It's a very thick. It's not as crusty as the other Banh Mi's I've had before, but it's a little bit much more soft on top. It looks very meaty as well compared to the others. Like you got some vegetables, some carrots, some coriander at the bottom, but it feels like there's much more thicker chunks of chicken and pork. And yeah, it's maybe chicken and pork, but who cares? Still a combination, still good. Oh, smells very fresh. Like it's got a really strong and meaty smell to it. I was gonna eat out of the park today, but I decided to lose my car simply because I just found this cool little back street. There's like an awesome almond blossom tree just above me. It just looks fantastic, so I just couldn't say no to sitting underneath the almond blossom tree. Anyway, let's take a bite. Cheers. It's a good Banh Mi. As I said, this bread is much more softer compared to others. It doesn't have that strong crunchy exterior. This one, at least it doesn't fall apart. If I were to eat this in my car, crumbs would be going everywhere and just be going all over the place. It still maintains itself. It still looks pretty neat after 2 bites. The meat, it's cold cut meat, which is fine, totally good. I don't believe it matters too much if it's a cold or hot meat. Either way, it still tastes just as good. This one is very meaty. There's not enough vegetables in it. I kind of wish it had a little bit more, just so it helps counterbalance the both meat and the vegetables. Still good Banh Mi's, very tasty, very clean, very well presented too. So the Eastern Suburbs have actually brought the goods today. One thing I don't get with my Banh Mi's, I don't get any chili. However, this one I probably should try it with chili, simply because it tastes a little bit sweeter compared to other banh mi's I've had. So the sweetness will counterbalance the spiciness, so I might give it a nice mix. So next time I'm back here, I'm probably chilling in this. Right, just got a little bit of crumbs got on me, but that's not good. That's alright. That's a very good banh mi there from Saigon Cafe in Magill Rd. That's one down. Off to the next place. Okay, next up from the Banh Mi K on Lower North East Road in Campbelltown, I got the barbecue chicken banh mi roll. I decided to mix it up a bit here, and this time I'm putting chili in it this time. Show you guys are going to actually tolerate some chili. The barbecue chicken banh mi roll costs $7. Got a very crunchy exterior, got lots of thick chunks of beef in as well. At least the portion size aren't overflowing as well. But yeah, it smells nice, looks nice. Let's dig in. Cheers. At first, got a few bites in, didn't taste the chili, but after I did, it kicked in. And the chilies are like, they're not spread out through the banh mi, it's like it's in one central place, so it feels like they just shove all in, including the seeds. There's that strong chili kick in the back of your mouth, I can feel it now. I'm gonna show you guys a drink. There's a water fountain here, I have to clear it up soon. But it's very delicious banh mi, very thick meat portions. I can't taste too much of a barbecue, but the chicken is just cooked very well. It's very tender, very thick portions of it. Notice the vegetables are sitting on top of it compared to below, which is fine. It's this way you can actually see there is some. But yeah, this is definitely a very spicy banh mi. Either way, you don't want to waste food, so I'll still eat it. Next up from the Banh Mi rolls and St. Peter's. I really love this place because I just love the name of it. Banh Mi, it's like Banh Mi, but Banh Mi, but in the other way. But anyway, this time I'm going back to the old faithful, the combination banh mi roll with chili this time as well. You can see it's very soft. The exterior of the bun, it looks crispy, but it's much softer compared to the previous one. It was all sprinkled. I think the vegetables are more spread out evenly through the banh mi as well, so it's not like massive chunks of meat and vegetables on top. Anyway, let's dig into this. Cheers. I quite like this one. I really like it. The meat tastes a bit more sweeter compared to the previous one, but because it's a little bit more sweeter, it sort of helps counterbalance the spice in the banh mi, so it's not too overpowering with chili. So it helps bring that nice little balance between the sweet and the spicy, and a nice little savoury touch of the meat as well, which is fantastic. The bread is a bit more softer compared to the other ones. So it looks crispy, but you can actually still press into it and it won't fall apart. So that's a plus. What I'm also enjoying about this one, the chicken's actually a bit more tender compared to the previous ones, and much more juicier, thick pieces of meat. But this chicken, there's something special about it. They bagged me up real good. Once looking closer out, it looks like the chicken's more of a lemongrass chicken compared to a grilled chicken or barbecue chicken. This one's like the birds want my food. It's more of a yeah, it's marinated with like more of lemongrass taste, which is great. Gives another element of flavour there as well. But like I said, I've had a few bites of this already. It's not as spicy compared to the last one. It was only because this is a little bit more sweeter than the previous one, but still good banh mi's, and I'm really glad these Eastern Suburbs have great banh mi places too. So hats off to you guys. Alright guys, that officially ends my banh mi tour in the Eastern Suburbs of Adelaide. I was actually quite surprised how many good banh mi places are out today, well, over the past couple of weeks, but there were some fantastic ones out there. You guys did well, man. Definitely head those places out. Also, if I missed out on anything, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear from you guys. I will loop back around again at some point. In my next banh mi tour, I'm going to hit up the Adelaide CBD. This will count Adelaide and North Adelaide. So if you guys know any good places, hit me up in the comment section down below, or slide into my Instagram DMs. I'd like to hear from all you guys. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Happy eating. Munch out.